everyone, this is Jason. We're going to look at how to solve this quadratic equation. This one seems to give some people a little bit of trouble. So I'm going to show you a similar example. So this is similar to what you're going to see in your lesson. So if I'm going to apply the quadratic formula, which I have to do in this lesson, then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what x minus 2 squared is. And so x minus 2 squared is x minus 2 times x minus 2. It's not x squared minus 4 or x squared plus 4. You have to apply FOIL to figure out what this is. First, outer, inner, last. So that's going to be x squared minus 2x plus 4. And now I still have this plus 3, so I'm bringing it down, equals 0. And so then I'm going to combine my like terms, which are these two x's, negative 2x, and then this 4 plus 3. So it's going to give me x squared minus 4x plus 7 equals 0. At this point, I have enough information to apply the quadratic formula. Remember the quadratic formula, I have to know what a is. A is 1, b is negative 4, and c is 7. So I'm going to apply my quadratic formula. All divided by 2a. So I'm going to plug this in. I've got the opposite of b, so the opposite of negative 4 is positive 4, plus or minus the square root of b squared. B squared is 16 minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 7, all divided by 2 times a, which is 1. So then just start simplifying this. Work on the radical first. So I'll have 4 plus or minus the square root. 4 times 7 is 28, so that's 16 minus 28, all divided by 2. 4 plus or minus the square root of negative 8, all divided by 2. And then 4 plus or minus the square root. This is 4 times 2 times negative 1. Now, why did I put negative 1? Because we're in algebra 2 now, so we can take the square root of negative 1 and get I, so we can simplify a radical instead of saying it has no solution. Okay, so we have 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 is 2. The square root of negative 1 is I. The 2 stays in the radical. This is all divided by 2. So now I can divide each term by 2 because they're all divisible by 2. So this will give me 2 plus or minus I times the square root of 2. So I hope this helps you with this problem. So remember, first step is to apply FOIL to multiply out this binomial square term, and then simplify, then apply the quadratic formula. So if you need help with this as you're working, please let me know and I will get you additional help.